Hello! Welcome in, everybody, to this week's episode of Whispering Pantheon. Yeah! Let's recount what happened last time from Durch. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna pick on Chron once again. Slap us hard with that good recap. Don't miss a detail, or you'll be penalized. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm just doing the face. Penalized. I see what you did there. But I'm gonna miss all the details with my recap because I want you to watch the video.
No.
Dude, that almost worked. I heard it almost worked.
Well, long story short, we fought a bunch of cultist guys to get some supplies back, beating up people, telling them that I'm stronger than them. The works. A few of us kidnapped some lovers from the battlefield in one way or the other. And we had a nice stroll kind of back through the woods.
All right, tonight on episode 23, episode 23, Seaweed charmed several people into hugging them and being friends. Face Seeker, with her tentacle feminine wiles, seduced not one, but two men, though the second man seems less than willing to commit. Across the way, there was quite a significant enemy, a harpy, infused with the power of Nyx, a Nyxborn, if you will, a blood toll harpy otherwise. This creature made a vow to find the party. I know thy faces, and the hunt is on. Meanwhile, Vakeen did some seducing and some arm holding himself. We learned that Vakeen can cast some spells in his little bat form. Likewise, we've discovered that Vakeen, Myyrion, and Durch are all up in each other's thoughts, and it is a significant it is a significant endeavor to block the other out. Let's just put it that way. Last time ended just as you were getting to port. Today begins an hour and a half after you have arrived into the city, gone below into the sewers, where the revolution, the rebellion, is resting. Hagash and Yanal, and the regular members of this revolution of Post, are on food duty, handing out supplies, taking inventory, organizing what they can put in storage. The rest of you have more or less been left to your devices for this last hour and a half. That being said, all of the cultists, these ritualists, have been stripped of anything of import. They've been given basic clothes to wear, basic shoes, what the rebellion can provide, and they have been locked away. They have been put in the same section of the underground here that is used as a jailer's cell, though they are all wooden rooms that have their own chimney, their own fires, built by the incredible artificer that the party met, Mr. Smith. The fires are smokeless, so there's no risk of your recent capturees of dying from poisoning. That being said, everyone go ahead and hit that short rest button. You can spend however many hit dice you would like. You were successful in returning the food. All of you have an inspiration point. Before I give everybody a turn I would like Durch, Vakeen, and Myyrion to make perception checks, please. Mind you, as you're rolling these and putting them in Discord, Vakeen, your body is sagging against the light of day. Albeit you are below the earth, your natural enmity to the death rays of the sun make you quite eepy. The desire to curl up in cool earth and rest from your labors while the day tarries away is fierce and great. If you plan to stay up as long as your party, you'll need to make some constitution saving throws every hour to do so.
Understood. Just an EP bat in a waking world.
Okay, in the order that you posted them, go ahead and let chat know what you got on those perception checks.
19.
Are we all doing perception or
Just
sorry,
those-
confused.
Just those three
Just-
while you're all together for a very specific
Got it.
purpose. You'll see.
16.
30, 20?
Durch, what'd you get again? I'm so sorry.
19.
Okay. Through Durch's link to all of you, you hear a familiar presence in the back of your mind. To Myyrion and Vakeen, she sounds far away. And it is not necessarily because of what you rolled perception-wise, but the very fact that it's like catching a radio signal on a station that already is playing music, that music being your own thoughts. Durch, you hear her loud and clear. Hippolyta. Durch. I'm awake. I'm moving. Describe to me where you are, so I may teleport with Arendor there on the morrow.
Holy shit. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Like a lamb. I feel different. Strange. Spread thin, but my magic seems in place. My determination is a banked flame. I do not want to tarry here any longer.
Okay. Well, we're in post. And I'm gonna just kind of give her a description of... Like, the description is so that Arendor can teleport
You think
close,
so?
right? Okay. Yeah, I'll just give her a description of, like, the hideout we're hanging out in.
Okay, intelligence saving throw.
Woo! That is 25, I think. Yeah.
Last game, you're like, I got a 16. Just kidding, I got a 26.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Okay. It's an excellent description. Honestly, neither Myyrion nor Vakeen could have done better. And she repeats, how is everyone? Are they well and fine?
We are doing just fine. We're progressing. We're trying to figure things out and get to the bottom of some of the things that are happening here, but we'll fill you in once you get here.
Myyrion and Vakeen, underneath this conversation, there is another signal. Something waiting, something not unlike a river puppy, an alligator, a crocodile, still underneath the waters. I need the both of you to make an insight check, please.
18.
Vikine?
I got a 19.
You are familiar with the energy only because you spent so long in the cage with him. Pazuzu. Listening and lurking.
Noted.
The feeling grows, since neither of you say anything to Durch or whatever. The feeling grows the longer Durch and Hippolyta speak. And she specifically asks, how is Seaweed? How is she adjusting to everything?
Myyrion would probably step forward and just tap Durch on his shoulder. If we're close enough to do that.
Yeah, you're all still right there. Like, imagine you're all, like, taking your short rest. You've done a good job. Food, drink, before you go about having your own role play time.
And with this feeling, you said it's like a feeling of unease.
Yeah, lurking.
Okay.
Unwanted listener.
Mm-hmm. No, he tapped Durch's shoulder to get him to get his attention, and just kind of silently put his finger over his mouth, like trying to tell him without saying anything to be quiet.
And he would quietly just look at Durch and shake his head like, no, you should probably stop.
Can I insight to, I guess, get the same feeling?
What's your passive insight?
Not great. 11.
You don't pick up on the same feeling. Not while you're talking to her.
Okay.
But you do pick up on how Myyrion and Vikine feel.
I will just say, Seaweed's good. I'll let her tell you herself when you get here. And just kind of leave it at that and kind of break off the conversation if she does.
Oh, of course you must be busy.
I'm gonna look questioningly at Vikine and Myyrion.
I'm just gonna mouth it. Oh, go ahead.
You'd kind of see Myrion's shoulders drop a little bit that you kept talking. And then he's going to be like, we aren't alone.
And Vikine will just add, politely finish your conversation, but leave out any important details. Not that it matters at this point.
Yeah, he's just gonna say, okay, I'll talk to you when you get here.
Okay. And, the weight of her loneliness is... It is a heavy weight.
I don't need to roll an insight on that one.
It is a heavy weight in your chest. The moment she stops talking to you, the feeling dissipates. Slow at first, and then all at once.
I'm gonna kind of use the mind thing to ask them, what was that all about?
Is the lurking feeling gone now that the connection with her is ended?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So mentally, I think our caged friend, who is no longer caged, was listening. I wonder if he still has an attachment to her.
Our caged friend.
Yes, the one we were stuck in the prison with for a while. giving him the I don't want to say his name eyes.
Yeah, they're just gonna like think and then catch himself. Oh, okay. I very, very accurately described where we were. Do you know how long he was listening?
It's likely the entire time. And I'd assume that it might be any time going forward from here.
We should probably prepare for something.
Hopefully he does not arrive because, we are not capable of defeating him, which is partially how I got a gesture to myself in this situation to begin with.
We all have like little kind of tattoo type things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays. Yeah. So he's just gonna look at his and like, but we.
Yep. My entire change, though, came from accepting the crown.
Right.
To try and.
Yeah.
Combat him. So.
But we can't just run away.
No, we cannot run away, but we cannot endanger the people here either. I might ask the people in charge to see if they have... No. I know someone who can talk to him, but he is not here. Círdan has been away this past month looking for no longer a caged friend. So I wanted him to maybe be privy to the same information, but I did not have a way to contact him myself. Diego can talk to him, but Diego is in follow mode because his player is not here.
Yeah, Biscuit in the corner with Diego. Diego's like, "Oh, it's okay, Biscuit," and Biscuit's like,
But I do think it would be beneficial to pass on that information to Círdan, since he has been away hunting him since his untimely release.
So she said she was coming with Arendor, who should be able to contact Círdan, right?
Indeed. It just means that we have to wait till tomorrow when they are here. I would like to contact him sooner than that if possible. Might see about getting hold of a scroll or something.
Yeah.
Not the capability I have. I can speak mind to mind with people who are closer by, but they have to be significantly closer than wherever Círdan is.
Yeah, let's I think we should at least two of us maybe look around and see what we can find as far as something like that. And I also have a lot of stuff to offload.
I would be specifically looking for like a scroll of sending or something along those lines. So
Right.
if we all want to just kind of keep an ear and eye out and maybe ask people when we can. I will take the time to maybe ask some of the higher ups to see if maybe they have anything like that in their reservations. I will probably do that and then I will probably rest. I am no longer a person of the daytime. I am quite tired.
As Vakeen admits this, everyone feels a little eepy. I mean, you were up all night fighting bad guys. It would be pertinent to get some rest. In fact, Biscuit wrapped around his canister of coffee with a knife to Diego's throat, is already fast asleep in slumber.
What the hell?
Diego's like, don't worry, guys. Biscuit loves me.
Indeed.
And now we're gonna... Mind you, Fate Seeker and Seaweed were there for the conversation. All of this that just happened. You were close enough to be able to overhear with your passive. Seaweed, whether Seaweed understands it as it was meant to, well, no. Amber, I'll leave that up to your imagination. But Fate Seeker, you are aware of these implications. In fact, the scars that were left on you from him ache. For each of you, really, they sting. For Seaweed, it's like, oh no, I suddenly have hives. I'm itchy. Huh, weird. I wonder why. So if there's any roleplay for the group of you, you can before I give each of you a turn before you long rest for the evening.
I think Fate Seeker just listened and acknowledged.
Friends,
She's still fairly new to the group.
friends, you stare at each other very much. Is this the staring contest? Yes. Because I'm assuming during the whole like mental thing, they were just looking at each other for like 5-10 minutes. So like.
Yeah, so I would go.
Look at to see with eyes, see with witness, and I begin fiercely staring at you.
I would say
the
that
one
we
eyeball
switch
that's like
over.
got two pupils, like you see it slowly float, kind of detaching and go over to the other side, and then it kind of walls out.
Do I win? I wish to roll something so I can beat Durch in a staring contest.
You know what? Constitution saving throw.
Heck yeah.
Also, I have sad news. Edit this out and post. I burnt my rice sock and now it is brown.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
I am...
Oh no, I rolled a.
You blink and you blink because there's like snot like fluid that like seeps from your oil production, like corners of your eye, and you're just like blink blink.
Durch, you're so good at this. See what it found?
It's pretty gross, Durch. It's kind of like snot, and then it just kind of coats her eye.
When isn't it?
Honestly, never. It is never not gross. It's seaweed, but seaweed's also cute, but gross but cute. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Either retcon, I guess. Either we switched over to verbal speaking, or we fill in everybody else, I would say.
But Durch, the staring contest.
Yeah, after the staring contest, I feel like Durch would realize what the hell is going on after he won.
Myyrion would just like look over at him and be like, round two?
Oh, Myyrion, you are the one with strength. You should beat the Durch in this.
I'm gonna try my best, but
You should try with Seaweed. Give her another shot.
But you just won.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is the way you
Did I, though?
You fight the winner. To fight the loser is of less honor. Yes.
I don't see it as I just won.
You see the
Like,
slight sadness
shudders.
in Myrion's eyes as you say that. All right, Seaweed.
Fine.
All right, Durch, let's do this. Do you want to count down, or should I count down?
You count down.
All right, Seaweed, do you want this honor?
Yes, friends. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Go.
It's a good countdown, Seaweed.
You're welcome. Yes.
You just see like Myyrion open his eyes as wide as possible.
Constitution saving throw.
Hold on just a second.
Durch purposefully loses. Casts lesser illusion to make it look like his eyes are open the whole time.
Wow.
That's what I would do if I was playing.
I'm actually going to cheat. I'm
I
going
do
to
roll
cast.
a 25 on this, though.
Does a 25 give you over a minute?
Probably.
Because I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy.
It probably does.
Then I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy again until he blinks.
Okay, roll a deception.
Ooh, 26.
I would just like to note that Vikeen kind of slinks away without saying anything not during all this staring contest stuff.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna let you guys decide who wins. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not Seaweed, but Seaweed does a really good job. Sometimes when I say Seaweed, Siri on my phone is like, yes, and it's like, no, bad Siri, no, no.
Wants to be included.
Right.
She wants to play a Warforged Artificer.
Okay, well, she's wrong. Anyways, so yeah, who?
Since you forced Durch into this, he's not going to give up without a fight. So.
Myyrion's just gonna get really, really close to Durch.
Oh,
Just unblinkingly, like, probably 2 inches away.
Nose to nose.
Like, almost nose to nose, like, uncomfortably close, so it feels like he's touching you, but he's not.
oh, oh my!
On one of the thaumaturgies, Durch is gonna like raise his eyebrow, like.
Like bite his lip, raises out eyebrow. Hold on, what is going on? Wait,
Yeah.
damn. Okay, I'm trying to
You ever
find.
play Gay Chicken?
Oh my god, are you role playing? Is that what you're saying? Is that he's role playing this? Like this is what's coming out of his mouth? Holy moly! Okay, all right, hold on. Let me find your proper music. Jeez Louise, holy shit. Oh my god, all my playlists are so freaking fricked.
Freaking
That-
fricked.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for the music.
Hold on.
No.
She's coming.
Waiting for the saxophone.
No, it's
Mm-hmm.
no saxophone. That's what I got. I can't find the right playlist. I just found music for this game too. Fucker. Okay, go ahead.
He's gonna get, or he's not gonna get any closer, but he's gonna bring his hands up, or one of his hands up, and put it on like your neck and your lower jaw. And who said anything about chicken? And then he's just slowly gonna pull his fingertips across your jawline until they fall off your chin.
How
Is
poor
this-
Ariel felt.
Is this under the mask or over it? Like, are you reaching under the mask for
Yes,
straight up skin?
Wow.
under the mask and hood. Just dragging his fingertips along that soft skin part right there.
I just want to know what Seaweed's doing while this gay awakening is happening.
Is Seaweed distracted from the gayness? Is there something going on that would that would distract Seaweed? That's the question. Like would Vikeen leaving or Biscuit killing Dork?
I
Biscuits.
think I would actually try to stealth away so
You know what? Roll a stealth, Vakeen.
I'd do it. Don't think I won't.
No, I'm telling you, roll.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I want to be worth. It's 24.
Not really. I would say that this is the most interesting thing happening in the moment for Seaweed. Is just this. Wow, they're both winning.
Myyrion,
They're both winning.
Fate
use
Seeker.
the fingers for the eyes. For the eye contest.
Fate Seeker was like thinking about leaving, but then it's like, oh shit, this is hot. Now she's here to watch.
Oh lord.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Myyrion, you showed the Seaweed.
And under her
new ways
breath,
to-
it's like, kiss.
Myyrion, you show Seaweed the new ways of the staring contest. Seaweed shall learn from this. Yes. To win, you must touch the face. Gently.
Gently.
Durch, I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand here. I'm gonna use an inspiration actually.
Okay.
So, hey, look, another 26. I want Myyrion to all of a sudden have a hand on his ass.
Oh wow. Okay. Seaweed's just soaking all this up.
Wait, no, I have a passive 9, okay? I do not see the ass touch, okay?
The ass wizard.
That is a sneaky ass touch, okay? It's like under the pants, okay?
All right, that's true. Valid, fair. I mean, you might see Myyrion kind of flinch a little bit.
Yeah, you'd see like him kind of tighten up a little bit, and he just goes,
Oh god.
"Well, you can
the
squeeze it if you
description.
want."
Oh my god.
And then out of nowhere, he is going to just grab. All right, he's not going to grab Durch's shoulders. He's just going to knee him in the stomach and try and push him away so he loses.
What do I need?
That
you
is
gotta
a
roll.
net 20 to hit.
Fucking shit. Jesus
You know what? That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't you have to roll like double or triple max unarmed damage?
You
Well, the
Okay.
good thing is he's not a monk, so his damage is 1. Plus strength modifier.
Yeah, if it's triple max damage, that's 12.
correct. Plus an extra damage die, or 2 extra damage die. So
I don't have damage die for that.
okay, so it's just the 12. You take 12.
Okay.
You lose.
Yeah, fucking hard. He's just gonna double over and kind of cry.
You're just
He's just gonna look down at you and just be like, "You're like a brother to me. Why? Why would you even want to try and play chicken?"
You started it.
No, you asked for the eye contest. You started the eye staring.
I did not ask for it. He forced me into it.
Did I really force you into it? I just asked you if you wanted to participate.
It was a very enjoyable show.
someone somewhere in the back is like, gay.
I would like to try and, while I'm doubled over, sweep Myrion's legs out from under him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Where's my unarmed? Plus 3, 19? Yeah, that's not gonna hit, is it?
Actually, that'll meet right now
Hell yeah.
because he's not in a combat scenario, so he doesn't have his shield or anything. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh, your form was pretty good there.
Thank you.
What does that do to him other than knock him on his ass?
Oh, that's what it, damage is 1. Yeah, 1 damage. Bludgeoning.
So you just hear,
Yeah.
and like just the clank of armor on the ground. He's gonna like pull himself up, sit on his elbows a little bit, just stare at you, be like, nod. Yeah, that was a bit deserved.
He'll nod back and then like reach out a hand and like so we can help each other up.
Yeah, he'll reach out a hand and see and be like, truce.
Yeah. Yep. Truce.
All right,
God, you fucking hit hard.
bruh, dude. Have you seen my calves and my thighs? He pulls like part of the armor aside just to show you how sexy his legs are.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Anything for
Yeah.
But you gotta be quick too.
anything for Seaweed or Fate Seeker in this scene?
She just enjoyed both the hot scene and then the little bit of martial arts.
Seaweed is confused. How did a staring contest end up into a gay, something? So Seaweed's just in confusion, that's it.
Okay. Then this is where we start our meanwhiles for each of you to have your own vignette, if you will. And we're going to start with the Keen. As you slip away, where do you go?
Well, his first thing he wanted to do was, because he did specifically say that he wanted to try and maybe get a hold of either someone who can cast sending, preferably a scroll so that he can do it. So he was gonna go talk to like maybe Seaweed's dads.
They are in
if
the
not
middle
them,
of everything I
then
described earlier.
Right. Maybe Mr. Artificer Man.
All right, Jay.
Yeah. So if he's not, I mean, he seems like he's always busy, but if he seems like he has 20 seconds, then Vikeen will step in and ask him if.
What's your
Ask
passive
him.
perception?
12.
Okay. It is enough to hear that he's speaking to someone, but it is not high enough to catch a hold of any of the words that are filtered through the room. And then before you know it, you've not had the foresight to pause and listen. You've already stepped up, and Jay is alone. His machines bubbling and softly percolating, whispers in the stone, largely barren room.
Okay.
His tall, lean frame straightens as he sees you, almost popping in excitement. Greetings. Come back to try the caffeine patches, did you? They are quite fantastic. I'm up to 29, and I have no side effects at all. Zero.
No,
None.
I'm
Not a single
pretty
one.
sure
I am excellent.
No, I'm okay. I'm pretty sure you are suffering some side effects, actually, but
No, I feel fine. Granted, my heart is almost at 200 beats a minute, but perfectly natural. So long as I keep continuously drinking these healing potions. Otherwise, I suffer from some kind of cardiac fatigue, or perhaps a slight decompression of the sac around my heart, which could lead to fatality or death. But I am doing well and fine. What can I do for you? Do you need something? You look tired.
I do need something if it is something that you can provide. I'm not sure. I am seeking. I need to contact someone who is very far away. I do not have this ability myself unless I had like a scroll or something, an item that would give me the ability to cast it, or I'm just looking to see if maybe you guys have anything in your reserves that I might be able to
Happy to trade.
purchase.
200 gold, and I will find you a scroll of sending. That is what you're looking for, correct?
Exactly, yes.
Well,
will pull out 250.
Okay, Jay will take it. Ah, thank you. Very nice. Money.
You might need. Can I suggest? Perhaps you should see a healer about your physical condition. I understand that you feel like you're doing great, but I am very concerned for your.
I plan to separate the common man from the misconception that sleep is necessary. Long rests found in a tea packet, moistened gently, pressed against your skin, and then filtered through the natural process of which you osmosis.
Right. Okay. I know that they would. Just don't let your heart explode, okay?
And as he's looking at you, he
Can I hear it? Is it loud enough? I, as a vampire, can hear it.
Oh, yes.
Dear. Yes. Just take care of yourself.
Of course,
okay?
yes. Question for you, though, and he steps a little closer. I did not know that your tattoo was painted on. And he reaches for your forehead.
Viking doesn't flinch. I do not think they are painted. I think they are quite permanent.
Oh, well, this is smudged on this side.
Is it?
Was that on purpose?
I do not know. I'll have to take a look.
He kind of gets
Interesting.
He kind of gets a fox-like grin. It's okay if you paint them on. Many people put makeup on every morning. I myself am quite the fan of rouge and lipstick. But, scientific purposes only, the lipstick enables me to speak any language. However, the comprehension, well, we're still working on that. I have prepped a cuff of an earring, if you'd like to maybe give it a try.
Sure.
You
I
see
would
the
be
little
happy to test
automaton mechanics moving as there's something up on his dais long table. I mean, it is quite a long table, and he's got something half underneath a tarp that he's building that coffee is being percolated into. The smell is fantastic in here, but it's like a Frankenstein visual.
Could I maybe perhaps maybe you need to. How many days have you been awake now?
9.
Could I perhaps persuade you into taking, maybe sleeping one long rest every, 4?
Yes, of course. I plan to sleep eventually, quickly,
Which
with swift,
means
to find it in a finality way. But it will only be for a short rest. I am trying to mimic the experience that elves have, where they meditate for just a brief moment, and then they are well and secure for the rest of their days. 19 hours they can function with very little detriment to them. And these tea bags, these drinks, I plan to break the mold.
yes, you are talking about. I think you've already broken it. In fact, you have shattered it. The mold has exploded.
The mold! It has exploded! And he's like, ha! And then all his little mechanicus are like, clink, clunk, clink, clunk, clink, clunk, as if clapping. But they're just stepping back and forth, kind of ringing like bells. Gives you a hug. Hands you one of the cufflinks for comprehend languages and is like, oh yes, the scroll! It is tiny,
Yes.
the scroll he hands you. Small and malformed. It's also a little wet. This should do. Be off with you. I have much I need to get done.
Why is it wet?
It was... And he pauses as if the coffee's just crashed. And he suddenly pales and starts sweating. And he falls over. Hitting the ground with a
catch-
hard clap.
I tried to catch him.
Dexterity
before
saving
he
throw.
falls. Oh no. Dexterity saving throw. That's 14 plus 2 for 16.
You catch him.
Okay.
Lay him down.
Does he have like a cot in here?
Yes.
Okay. I will move him to his cot.
Okay. He's at 6'7" and string bean lean pole. He is far longer than the cot itself. Almost to his knees does it all hang off.
Is there like a stool I could put under his legs
Oh, yes.
to kind of even it out a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a
I'll
little,
do
It's a
that.
little rickety. One of the legs is a bit shorter than the others, but it will do.
He's kind of mumbling to himself the whole time, like, I will never understand. Will never understand people's need to put themselves through so much strife for this kind of thing.
As you're administering him, you hear kinkle, 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 as several of these little machines glowing with a faint, almost like lilac color, step up to Mr. J. Smith, and they begin to plug, like they lift a shirt where there are these, it almost looks like sprockets and screws, and they plug in electrical lines into his sides. And they put on a mask on his face. They twist a handle that hisses.
I'm going to act like this is totally normal because it seems totally normal to all of them. Although I'm a little bit concerned. I do not know much about automatons, but he's gonna like gently pat the closest one on its head and be like, you're going to take care of him, yeah?
Ring ding ding. Woo!
Okay, I'm going to assume that means yes.
It wobbles
Going to
back
take-
and forth before falling and rolling down the steps. Ding 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 ding.
Oh. I pick it up. Can I go down the steps, pick it up?
Just
carry
a couple of
back
steps.
up the
Just a-
steps?
yep.
Yeah, just set it back up and...
It's got this wind up key toy in the back of it. These are quite interesting automatons.
Guess I'll wind it back up.
Okay.
He's like, I'm not sure if I want it to be working right now, but maybe, okay. Don't know.
As you set it down, it's got a small vibration, then it whistles, steam exhaling out of its crooked little mouth. And when it looks at you, its goggle-like eyes that are misshapen blink. It's almost cute. Almost.
Okay. Pat its head again.
On the bed,
You take...
Jay does twitch. And the machine...
It's like a freaking respirator they've got him on.
Ye old iron lung.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
He keeps muttering,
You guys-
"The revolution!"
take care of him. Now I'm going to try and use this damp scroll. He'll like give a little two-fingered salute to the automatons and find a quiet corner.
Okay. They all click and attempt to salute, and then one by one you hear them topple over and fall down the stairs, only to assist each other getting back up.
Okay. Phew.
It is quite the feat.
Indeed. But yeah, he's gonna go try and use the scroll. If you want to come back to me later, I don't want to take up too much time.
Okay, then we'll meanwhile there for you, and we will slide on over to Seaweed. Before your long
Well,
rest,
me?
Seaweed, is there anything you would like to do?
Well, see, I mean, if you can describe before, like everyone looks really tired, exhausted, you know, worn out, and a little beat up.
Yes, quite.
Okay, I want to find a nice, comfy, cozy corner and set up a nice, good old flesh bubble.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what we're
I mean, you mentioned Keen looked very tired, so I want to make sure there's a nice, cozy, like, flesh bag
Okay.
with his name on it.
So the hacking and the inhaling as your body begins to expand, forming the bubble from your back that detaches and just expands to the tiny hut size.
Yep.
The umbilical cord strung from the walls to you.
Yeah, and I said that I focus in the floor churns and rolls in like little like not saying they're not like blankets, but like it's close enough. Yeah. So some get some nice boils for pillows and some yeah.
Good. Okay.
Oh, my goal is to find people and to get them to sleep.
All right. Well, I'll tell you immediately the people in the room with you are Fate Seeker, Myyrion, and Durch.
Friends, Seaweed will get the sleeping place ready. Everyone is very sleepy. Yes?
I do have something I need to take care of before I rest.
Okay. Seaweed shall stay here. Minifred, do you need help, or are you good?
Good. He says as he's looking at the bubble. I might want to sleep out under the stars, though.
You do.
It's daytime right now, just a reminder.
Our friend
The
went
sun's
out of
still
her
a
way
star.
to make this nice.
I mean,
bubble.
yeah, if you want to sleep under that star, go for it.
Gotta work my tan, you know.
Okay. Their friend. Are you tired? Yes.
Durch looks at the bubble and kind of shudders, and then, yes, Seaweed, I am tired, but I need to do a few things first. I will return to this humble abode that you have provided soon.
Are you sad?
No, he's just very happy. He's so happy that you're made such a nice home for us.
Seaweed knows. But when Seaweed is sad, do you need to hold a hand to feel better? Are you sad?
No, thank you. I'll be all right. He's like high in the bubble and almost crying.
Meatseeker just slaps you on the back.
Seaweed just sadly hold her hand out for contact.
Thank you, Seaweed.
Do you grab Seaweed's hand?
No, especially not in the middle of making the bubble.
No, you got it. Okay, fine. I had
There's no
something.
way.
Fine, whatever, go away. My fun idea shall die with me. Okay, let's see, we're just gonna hang out in the bubble.
Okay. You hang out in the bubble. Then we're gonna meanwhile over to Durch. Anything for you before you rest? Also, welcome in all the new chatters. It's crazy. I see so many of you. Just a brief moment to say thank you. Welcome. Happy to see you. Happy that some of you have returned. I am Void Doll, a professional storyteller, tabletop RPG DM. If you're interested in hiring me to run a game for you, !Void to hop into the Void, or Discord to hop into the Void and check out my player queue. Woohoo! With that, Durch,
Yay!
what would you like to do?
So I would like to do a couple of things, actually. I would like to look and see. It's the middle of the day, isn't it? Right?
You guys have been up for over 24 hours at this point.
All right. Mun the Weaver, is he at his stall?
He is not at his stall, but he is in that same market decorated area. gaining and getting supplies.
Okay. I would like to stealth over to his stall.
Okay. It is not hard to do.
Okay, cool. I would like to place some things like behind his stall area, like behind his shelf. So
Now, this is Mun the Weaver from episode 19, when you guys were at the night market.
yeah, crochet whisk dude.
Oh, I see. Yes, the crochet whisk guy, the guy that's just selling whatever he can sell to make a buck because his family's
Yeah.
hungry. Understood. I'm with
Yep.
you. I am with you. This NPC. Yes.
Yes, that guy. So he is going to get 2 longbows. A set of wedding rings. A yard of lace. A jeweled necklace. And a bronze-hilted dagger.
Oh, okay. All fit in well with his thrift store commoditied mercantile.
Cool. And then stealth away.
This time I need you to roll a stealth.
Okay. 13 plus 9, whatever that is. 22.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
Just as bad as my passive insight. 11.
It's okay. You do manage to sneak away, and you overhear some merchants that have already received their due from the food and the supplies that you were able to procure tonight talking. And the two of them are speaking about Upper Post, what they call the surface. And one says to the other, "Not much they brought back. Not much at all. We need to take heart. We shouldn't be upset that this isn't much. What's going on up there, we know isn't right. We can't live on breadcrumbs forever. Yanal and Hagash are doing their best. Well, it isn't good enough. My family continues to go hungry. I'm of a mind to join their cult to Zeus. Better to worship a mad king that feeds you than a king who drags you through the mud, giving you only scraps." The second mercantile says, "Please, my friend, I feel you are taking this too far. That cult of Zeus, he is not to be trifled with. It is not to be crossed. Strange magics are at work. The gods are angry. Why do you think Poseidon has punished Polyus? The wave speaker brings no more fish. All of Post will die." The grumbling continues, only to fade off as the two disappear.
And I hear that whole
Yep.
spiel.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the one that was bitching about his family going hungry.
Okay. You catch up to them. They've squatted into a group of like 5 or 6 individuals.
I'm I'm gonna say... Do you honestly think that Zeus or any other god gives two shits about you and your family?
As you like appear from the shadows, several of these small folk do scream.
Good.
Another, not of the original two, speaks up, and after gaining control of his fear, you're one of the mercenaries. You went with Yagash and Yanal.
And I'm not a mercenary, but yes, I went with them.
Another one speaks, a younger woman. Why would you say that? The gods are all we have.
What? You have yourselves. You have leaders that care about you. Not some deity that sits on their throne in Olympus dealing with their own petty squabbles.
The
Gods don't care about you.
The man who was complaining at first says, "He's right. If the gods cared, then we would have fish.
None of this would happen.
Poseidon wouldn't be as angry. I say he's disappointed
Who
that
cares?
Zeus wasn't given his due. They are brothers
Who
after all.
cares? Who cares what the gods think? Who cares if the gods are disappointed? You determine your own fate. All of you.
The group of them seem conflicted at your words. Looking over your countenance, your vestiges, the woman says, "You do not bear the markings of a priest. What would you know of the gods?"
He's gonna ignore that and pull out some of the perishables that he looted somewhere. I don't remember where. It's in my notes. Like bread, apples, etc. And just kind of toss them to the guy talking about his starving family. And he's gonna say, the gods don't get involved with mortal business unless they're at risk. If you want something, you have to go out and get it yourself. You have to be the master of your own fate. You don't need to rely on the gods, especially not some cultists. You have leaders here that care for you, which is more than any god will ever do.
"Spoken like a true bold blade," says the man, and his friend, the original two that were speaking, says, "Gilthus, give it up. We chose a side, and we're here now. Yanal and Hagash have promised to get our children back, and they have not broken a single promise, not like Poseidon." And Helgash, he curses and says, "It's that Metis priestess. She denied the cult of Zeus. I care not about their god games. I care about the food. I care about our jobs. We're fishermen, for God's sake, but we have no food. We have no fish. Our ships lay broken and damaged. Hurricanes reach our shores when we have only dealt with minor monsoons. These sea spouts, they travel on land, crawling across our city, destroying and wreaking havoc. I say we give the gods what they want. They want this eye, they want this woman, then let us take her to sea. Let us drown her in the ocean. And maybe then Poseidon will be sated. Because you, bold blade, and he points at you, say that there are no gods, and they do not make manifest. But I tell you what, someone such as yourself, who is of health, who is young, who bears the marking and weight of a mercenary, will never know what it is to be a peasant. The woman.
He's gonna ignore that.
The woman touches his arm and says, "Please."
So
You're getting too. She's just like, you're getting too heated, and he's like, I'm getting just as heated as I should. Now be gone with you. Your words are wasted.
maybe, but he's gonna lean in, and again cast thaumaturgy, and his eyes are gonna change from green to red.
They
And
all
he's gonna
they all
say-
step back. These small folk, they all step back.
He's gonna lean like Myyrion was leaning into Durch, but not in the brown chicka brown way. And he's gonna say, "I'm not a mercenary, but I swear to God, whatever god you want, if you join the cultists, I'll kill you myself." And then just walk away.
As you're moving away, they break out in a fury of whispers, sharp and poignant. Did you hear him? He just threatened me. Some bold blade, probably a coward, a eunuch, if you ask me. Back and forth, muttering.
Yeah, so he's going to after that, he's gonna see if he can find probably Yanal.
They are not hard to find. They are incredibly busy.
Is it like busy that's gonna take hours and hours, or is it like
Correct.
something like okay?
It is. Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna pull him aside real quick.
There, let me roll. No. You step up and Hagash gives you the look of bother us while we are organizing and feeding people, and I will kill you.
Then I'll address him instead, and I'll say, I found this on a Triton that we had an altercation with. I don't know what significance it might hold, but it is a Triton who was looking for seaweed.
Could this possibly wait until we have finished here?
I just want to give you this. And he's going to hand him the diary he took looted off the Triton.
Hagash will take it and put it in his back pocket.
That's all I wanted to do.
There's a tense moment where he's looking at you. There's people behind him. Like, they're the ones that are rationing out all these food as well as organizing it, as well as like keeping from people from stealing. Your passive perception and Higash's passive perception are not high enough to see that when he looks away, there are people who steal. But when he turns around, it's obvious with your passive perception that he curses under his breath. that someone's taken a larger portion of just apples. It's how hungry these people are.
Fuck to sleep. I'm gonna help them.
You will gain a level of exhaustion.
That's alright.
Okay. Both of them encourage you to rest. But they
be alright.
ultimately leave it up to you. Okay. Go ahead and mark a level of exhaustion. And then make a Constitution saving throw.
Before I do that, can I throw on a single, what are we calling them? Quick beam patch?
Oh boy. Constitution saving throw. Oh, I forgot you have those from Jay.
16.
Okay, high
It's
enough
actually really good for
that
con.
you are like, whew, everything's really fast. I feel really good. Everything's real great. I'm never going to get an exhaustion. I'm great. I'm going to be okay tomorrow. I'm just going to be able to function. There's nothing that is wrong with me. Everything is amazing. I know that I'm sweating. My heart feels really, really fast. But you know what? Everything is okay. Sweet. Amazing. I'm awesome. You're awesome. We're awesome. Wow, I feel sparkly. You do resist the exhaustion for now.
Hell yeah.
You delay it with the patch. However, you have a sinking feeling it will return maybe tenfold. And we'll meanwhile there.
Tenfold? Rude.
Myyrion.
Hopefully tenfold just means 2, because I know if you reach a certain level of exhaustion, you just die.
5 is 10, right?
6, but yes. Yeah. Myyrion,
Yes.
what had you been doing?
He would probably just find a place that he could like set up a little makeshift, like out of the way, kind of just set up his little bag and sleep.
Okay. So there is a room that's been sectioned out for your party and you. A quarter of it is taken up by the flesh bubble that is Seaweed's house, but you do find a clean corner that's out of the way of anyone moving to or fro in these underground yet clean sewer systems, because these are the unused one under the dock. Yeah. So you roll a survival and see how comfortable your setup will be.
That's gonna be the worst. Actually, that is a 22, so.
I will say, like, Seaweed, like, as you're setting this up, right, and you look across the way, like, Seaweed is, like, fluffing the boils to, like, make them extra comfortable. And, like, she does a bunch of jumping jacks and, like, breathes really hard to make it warm and pleasant on the inside. And there's sort of a kind of a diffused light coming through the flesh bubble that is Seaweed's spell in this case, causing the skin to kind of have like a faint red teal glow, as if you've held a lamp to your own hands, and you can see the red outline on the edges of the flesh, and on the interior you can see the veins. It's got a similar vibe. Seaweed's just kind of humming to themselves.
Yeah, I'm playing just I don't know, like simple games with my hand. You know, I cast Mage Hand, so my hand falls off, kind of like the thing from Addams Family, and so I'm like playing like, you know, rock paper scissors or like tic tac toe or something. Just simple games with this detached hand.
Muttering, Seaweed can't wait for Seaweed's friends to come.
I like how the DM threw that in there.
Myyrion's just gonna quietly be like, yeah, ignoring that for a minute.
Roll an intelligence saving throw to resist guilt.
Haha. Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. That is a dirty 20
Okay.
because I have a +8.
For a brief moment, you're like, yeah, no, I'm not guilty. Yeah, it's all right. The
Flesh
DC,
bubble pillow.
yeah, DC
Flesh
for that was
bubble-
18, by the way. So, you made it by 2.
Oh no.
What else would you like to do, Myyrion?
He's probably just gonna try and get like nice and cozy because, like you said, they've been up for a long time.
Long time. And you were fighting and all sorts of physical laborious activities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we will slide. Well, meanwhile, there we'll slide over to Fate Seeker.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find a place I can be by myself. There's a god I need to pray to.
Roll an investigation.
Investigation. I don't know if how good Fate Seeker is at investigating. Not very good. But is a 15.
15 is very good. You are able to find kind of a small section, like as private as can be. There's not really your typical doors and entryways. This is, after all, an abandoned and clean sewer system.
I'll find myself or put myself in kind of a meditative pose as I begin to pray towards Lord Hephaestus, asking him for some help.
You pray to Hephaestus. Roll a percentile.
This is either really good or really bad, because I rolled a 1.
There is a sudden flood of magic. Constitution saving throw.
Uh, 22.
Okay, you manage not to explode apart as a deity's full attention is drawn to you. There's, down the tunnel where you are knelt before this darkened alcove, you hear metal movement. Very sure-footed. Very quiet. In fact, you barely make out the whisper of the metallic tang, and a sleek automaton appears, and in its hand is a wooden box. This kind of box, at first you do not recognize Fate Seeker, and as the automaton enters your space, stopping about 5 feet from you, you notice that it is a prayer box. Your words will be made written form, and the missive sent directly to the Lord himself.
I have come asking for your help, Lord of Hephaestus. There is a god that has angered me in quite a way that I've sworn revenge. I need a weapon to permanently deal with Mogus whenever I get the opportunity. I blame him for...
Sorry. Go ahead.
I blame him for killing my friends at the Garden of Dionysus. And he's also taken the heartstone of my mother. And I cannot forgive him for this.
You say Mogus, and there's a pressure from the automaton. And a very deep, bellied voice. Anything else on your prayer?
I don't think Mogus deserves a spot upon the Pantheon. A god of his position should just be removed.
Mogus is a powerful deity.
The automaton speaks with not its own voice.
Your plight has been heard. But everything comes with a price. What
I
are
understand,
you
Lord.
willing to pay to get your revenge? What is it actually worth to ya, Fate Seeker?
I'm willing to pay any cost that I can pay on my own that would not hurt my friends. Anything I can do, any service I can perform or give.
Only an Olympian can challenge God. This is a destiny you're looking to do alone.
Yes.
The automaton is quiet for several heartbeats as you wait with stilted breath.
I will have challenges for you. If indeed you are seeking to become an Olympian and face Mogus yourself, you will have to defy your thread of destiny. And so I will
That's good.
return. With missives and challenges.
And the prayer box finally closes as the slip finishes writing your prayer, and it looks like it's being welded into the paper. Every single word dictated with a forge-like creation, sparking heat. Then it rolls up and drops into the wooden box. Click. And the automaton walks backwards into the dark.
I'll perform a very deep bow as thanks for the attention.
As the automaton fully disappears, what's your passive perception?
13.
You don't sense it. All seems well. What else would Fate Seeker like to do?
Yep. Can I go visit the prisoners?
You certainly can. And when you arrive, you are not the only one there. Sorry, I almost said Hephaestus. Vakeen.
Hephaestus, I am not. Yeah, I'm there.
So the two of you make eye contact, both of you sneaking in from opposite ends of the cell.
Fate Seeker will give you a little wave.
All the prisoners are separated into their own closets, mostly closet-sized little donations. A lot of this stuff has been like immediately erected, so it's not really that amazing in terms of containment. So prisoners are still cuffed while in their cells.
Yeah, Vakeen would just nod give a polite nod, but he doesn't. Whatever he was saying, he stops saying.
Seeker just gives you a little wave. I was going to check on the boys I captured. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
He shakes his head a little. No interruption, you are fine.
Has he had somebody to check on as well?
With a 13, Fate Seeker, part of the Keen's tattooed crown is smudged.
There's a little bit of like a double take on that. Like it's definitely caught Fate Seeker's interest, but it's not really the time or place.
Would you prefer I leave before you talk to your individuals?
Oh, I don't need any privacy.
Oh.
You can join me if you.
I mean, I will just remain here where I am if that is okay with you. I was just going to leave if you preferred to have privacy.
No, I do not need any privacy. Thank you very much, though. You're very thoughtful.
He just smiles.
Okay. And it's right here. We're going to take our first pee-pee break.
Heck yeah.
Hello. Hi. Okay.
That's not what I imagined it.
I lost my train of thought.
but-
I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
I think it's my fault. Oh no.
Oh, I'll share the blame with you.
But what if I want to hoard the blame for myself?
No, we're playing D&D. We are playing D&D.
We are? Nice.
Nice.
God, I'm scrubbing my eyeballs. Oh, God. Cats. So many cats. Hurting cats.
Ah,
Now
Okay.
you know how Vikeen feels the whole time.
so true.
But there's only one cat's here to hoard or to herd.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out. Natalie, you're the DM.
This is gonna be
Everyone
fun.
dies, and I'm the god of the universe. Game over.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Good story.
that was
game,
really fun to
everybody.
draw it that way.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm not prepared.
Okay.
I don't have the skills like Dolly does.
I will now change my name to Minced Man Meat.
No! Stop! Listen. Wait, listen. Wait. Listen. Shit, where were we? Okay, for real though, where were we? I'm looking at maps.
We're in the prison cells. Me and Vikeen were talking. I'm about to see my peoples.
Perfect. Okay. Then, who would we like to start with down here? Fate Seeker and then Vikeen?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Fate Seeker. The, first man that you find is actually the one that was more or less against the entire abduction process. But the way that his eyes linger on your feminine wiles suggests that maybe he's not as upset as he is perceived to be.
I came down for you.
He says nothing to that, just gives you a little shoulder shrug and a nod, a half-committed gesture.
They haven't been too rough with you, have they? He'll step up close enough to, like, if he wanted to, like, come up to, like, the, whatever the gap is, they can.
He does not. He is still. He's still cuffed. He does watch you.
So why were you with that group?
Why? Indeed. For what purpose did you kidnap us?
I figured I wanted to rather not have to hurt young, innocent boys like you. I want to solve the problems that are going on in this town.
Roll an insight.
Oh, that's pretty good. 17 plus 23.
He doesn't trust you at all. I think that's perhaps you're getting that maybe he thinks your intentions are actually foul or disingenuous in some way.
I feel like you're misunderstanding me.
He lifts a brow.
Oh.
My original goals was I was actually traveling with my friends to the Gardens of Dionysus. But all hell broke loose and some cult of Mogus killed all my friends.
So the rumors are
Yeah.
true.
If the rumors are about Mogus, then yes.
The gods are dying.
I suppose so.
And what do you know about it?
Honestly, not very much. I can't say I believe in all gods, but there are some gods I quite like. Even when I follow quite closely. I just want to live my life and be like my role model.
And who's your role model?
That would be my mother.
Gives him pause. With your insight, you can tell that he's sizing you up when he stands. He uncoils from the chair. It is serpentine.
And who is your mother?
My best friend. My teacher. Probably the closest person I was to in my life. Her name was Destiny.
Quite a name in these trying times.
And he takes a
She
little
was
bit of a step forward.
quite the woman.
And I'm sorry for your loss.
He is not.
I'm still hoping I can save her.
And what do you plan to do with all of us? Now that we're all at your mercy.
Well, concerned that you might have been corrupted by the cult. So cleansing you of that would be the first priority. Then maybe finding something useful to help the people out. And keep you under my wing, under my tentacle.
He's got a ripple of an expression. He reeks of ill intent. You think if he weren't incapable of casting magic due to his restraints, it's very likely he may have attacked you by now. You can see, even through the dark, as he moves through the cell, Fateseeker just by his nearest collar. Now that he's in small peasant clothes, is what I mean, like a basic tunic and long-sleeved shirt. You can see on his neck where the fractures of starlight have stained his skin, touched by Nyx. A seeping, dwelling dark. And it seems to be fueling his negative nature.
Don't mistake my kindness for weakness.
I would be a fool to do so. I saw what you were capable of on the battlefield. The harpy
Good.
will return. You know that, right?
And I will punch her in the face.
He grins.
Entities such as that one are not so easily defeated. They are fueled by the mythos of gods.
Luckily, I have friends I can rely on.
Luckily.
He agrees.
Or maybe it was fate.
Is that what they call you?
My mother gave me the name Fateseeker.
So you seek to defy the oracles?
The intention behind my name was to carve my own path.
He does not comment, but he has many thoughts, and they are written loud on his expression.
You may have convinced my friend. But despite your...
And his eyes rove up and down your body, and it feels a little icky.
I am not so easily convinced.
That's good. I like a challenge.
And then he moves back to the single chair they've provided him, and he sits down. Faces away from you.
Before I take my leave, I would like to know your name.
I thought you liked a challenge.
And he turns away from you.
Fateseeker will look for the other boy then.
Well, meanwhile, there.
Mhm.
And we'll cut over to Bakeen.
Damn, that sir is a spicy bitch.
You make an appearance, and the young man, when he's not alone, there's another cultist in there with him, and when he sees you, he's like like he closes his eyes, like, oh god. And he tries to scoot into the corner and like tuck himself small so you can't see him. But it's pretty obvious he's there.
That is fine. If you don't want to talk to me, I can leave. I can come back later.
Oh,
I
The other
am
guy,
not here to make you uncomfortable.
other guy in the cell says, "I'll talk to you."
Is the other guy in the cell the other guy that Fate Seeker initially
Yeah.
brought in?
Yeah. And he like slides. He's super tied up, by the way. Like has to inchworm his way. And he's like, "Hey,
Is he more tied up than the others?
yeah."
Why are you so tied up?
Maybe I caused a scene so that I would be.
So that you would be. So you like to be.
Hey, is she coming?
I look down the way at Fate Seeker. You'll get your turn. She's talking to your friend.
Oh, he's so boring. She should definitely not talk to him. You know, you're not so bad yourself. You're pretty naked, from what I can see.
Indeed. This is how I dress all the time.
The other guy's like, "Stop encouraging him." Why? Because you like it? You want him to come in here and ravish you? No! You were just telling me. I was not telling you anything. Anyways, I'm really bored. Could you let me out?
Unfortunately, I do not have the authority to let you out.
I bet you've got authority to do a lot of things. And if you really wanted to, I'm sure you could muster up enough authority to break us on out of here.
Sure, if I wanted to make enemies of the people who are playing host to me, absolutely I could get you out of here. But
I might be
don't
worth
want to make enemies. And why are you worth it?
Just look at me. And he like does a little wiggle.
Wow. Just look at me. It's I don't know. Okay, I'm looking at him, like actually looking at him.
He's pretty cute.
What am I looking at? Just
He's-
a cute little
he's-
is he human? What is he? What is he?
He doesn't necessarily look fully human. He looks okay. His ears look human, but like his face, he's got this ethereal sort of cut to his cheeks. There is definitely elven blood. You think he might be a quarter drow?
Okay, like a quarter.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
he's like wiggling his eyebrows. He's got a cut through one of the eyebrows. You know, he's got like the dusky skin. Now that he doesn't have like a cowl and a hood, he's got white hair. Like he's easy on the eyes.
Right.
He's not
cutie.
He's not as handsome as the other guy in the cell, who, by the way, is actually like incredibly stunning. Like human, well kept beard, long hair that's like half up. Like he's like, "Hello, sir." But this guy, his nose has been broken a couple times. Like there's a big scar that sort of like snarls his lip on one side. Maybe, you know, he's
Right. It's like adds to his flirty
yeah.
charm.
When he smiles, there's a little chip in one of his front teeth. But he's yeah. It's like you're not bad.
Okay. But anyway, while you are cute.
I am incredibly charming, and you know it.
I didn't say you weren't.
Cute. Gross underestimation.
So, do you just I have no room to say that, never mind.
Do I just shamelessly flirt my way through life? Absolutely. That was your question, right?
I can respect that. No, actually it was not my question, but I can respect that.
Damn, gotta work on that mind reading.
Indeed.
The other guy in the room says, "Mateo, please." And he's like, "Shh, don't use my real name."
So,
So,
I'm not here to interrogate, but I am genuinely curious.
Mm-hmm.
He'll actually sit down in front of the cell so that Mr. Tied Up Mateo doesn't have to like crank his neck to look up at him.
Okay. He does.
And that way he's also at eye level with nameless handsome wonder in the corner.
Okay.
So I'm just curious why the cult? Was that the choice that you made on purpose, or were you?
You're asking Mateo?
I mean, I'm kind of asking both, whichever one will answer me, but I am asking Mateo, and then like I would like just briefly glance at the other gentleman as well, and then look back at Mateo.
The other gentleman meets your gaze and drops to the floor. Dylan, thank you so much for that sub inspo to the TheNatchan. Mateo says, "Yep, free will, paid well, wanted to, easy work."
Because it's paid well. So you don't necessarily like believe in their quest and teachings.
Does one really believe in priests when they shout, "Pigs, they fly, look," and then throw one in a trebuchet? Nah, not really.
I would just like to meet the priest that would throw a pig at the trebuchet. That's so... That was one way to put that. I suppose pigs do fly if you throw them in a trebuchet.
So, should I expect Tenta Mommy to take me to her room? I am tied up. I'm helpless.
So, I think the plan, from what I have been told, is you have to be cleansed
Oh god, the cleansing.
first
We gotta be cleansed in the first place, too.
of the...
So do you guys have like a
whatever-
pension? Or like a 401k? You know, do you have incentives for your little merc group?
You realize that you are taken in by a resistance group, yes?
So no money.
I've only been here a day. No. How well did the other group pay? I'm curious.
Pretty damn good.
How well is pretty damn
The
good?
other guy's like, Mateo, there were
No,
teachings. And Mateo's like, doesn't look like I give a fuck about his teachings.
Do you?
The other guy gets quiet, his face pinches, and Mateo's like, ugh. And then the ropes just fall away from his body. And he's completely uncuffed, and he's just sitting there, crisscross applesauce.
Oh, I see. That was also a trick. Good trick.
Well, you just said they're not going to pay me, so I'm going to have to bust out.
I am trying to discuss with you some options.
Well, you
maybe
also
under the
earlier
table.
stated that you don't have any authority. So,
I am trying to make a under the table deal with you, which is why I asked how well they paid.
pretty damn good.
Yes, how good is pretty damn good.
Couple hundred gold per week. The other guy's looking at him like, oh my god, you're lying.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would like to roll an insight, because that seems like a lot for...
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Like, that is a lot. Which is why... let's see, that's going to be a 16 plus 5 for 21.
Okay, you barely meet his deception.
Oh.
And the only reason you get it is because the other guy in the cell is like, okay, look, it's like 20 gold every 2 weeks, but it's good work. It's easy work. You just help the little culties to and from where they're going, get them components that they need. Bada bing, bada boom. Turn a blind eye when they summon manifestations of eternal darkness and death. Not a big deal.
would you help this opposing? Well, I guess they're not that cold. Would you help the resistance if I paid you?
Depends on how much, I guess. Because if I'm gonna risk my life, well, then the price triples. To a couple thousand times. And he squints at your jewelry.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure. What if we started at 500?
The other guy's mouth like drops. And Mateo's like, He puts the cuffs back on. Ha ha! Now we're talking. And then he starts tying himself up again.
Yes, I mostly just want you to cooperate to begin with. I don't know if they're going to require you to risk your life, but
Do you got dental?
cooperation.
You see, I got this this little. Like to get that taken care of.
Is that something that, like, a tooth chip would regenerate have to do that? Or could... No, I guess you would need both pieces for mend to do it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I am not familiar enough with their capabilities, but we could look into it. I could personally look into it.
I'd appreciate that. And what was your name again?
My name is Vikin.
Wow, you didn't lie to me.
Indeed. Why would I lie to you? I am 5th Prince of the Bright Sands. I have no need to lie.
He pauses. And then he really looks at you. The Bright Sands. Vakeen.
Indeed.
Oh. And he just sort of...
Your entire demeanor has just changed. Can I ask you why?
No reason. I don't... What do you...
I would rather you not lie to me.
Well, I just... I'm sorry for all of everything that's happening over there, I guess.
And what is happening over right now? Pray tell. I will throw in an extra 100 if you tell me.
You don't know?
No. I had to leave quite swiftly.
Ugh, he kind of winces. Oh, well, looks like your eldest brother put the rest of your brothers to death and has taken the throne, and it's just not a good time over there.
If he took the throne, then that would mean that the pharaoh was also dead?
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
He sucks on his teeth.
He gets a very thoughtful look. And after a moment, it's almost a soft smile. I will need to return home when I have time.
Are you grinning right now? I'm a little. Are you happy? Did I just deliver? You're welcome. You're welcome for that good news.
I appreciate the update. I would not necessarily say it is good news, but there is no point in me being any more angry about it than I am. You didn't do it.
Yeah,
I don't believe in shooting the messenger.
Yeah, thank you. That's it's very nice of you.
I am curious. I might know. I'm going to look over at the gentleman who hasn't given me his name yet. Can I at least know your name?
Oh,
I know this once, thanks to you.
He kind of cringes. You roll a persuasion.
Gotta persuade a guy's name out of him. Gosh, come on. That's gonna be a 12 plus 7 for 19.
My name is Cello. And about that point is when Fate Seeker steps up. And Mateo's like, hey! Hey! Mommy! Mama Sita! Mommy me! It's your boy! Hey! And he winks.
It is my boy.
Yeah. Look it. I'm all tied up. Like a bound and wrapped up little sausage. I can't commit any crimes like this. And then underneath his voice, he casts suggestion. You should take me to your room. I'd like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
Oh, I'm actually
Wow.
not very good at that one too. Oh, that's a 6. Let's fail that.
Yeah, you're gonna start unlocking the door to get to him.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. 100%.
I'm going to touch her hands and look at her. And then I'm going to look down at Mateo.
No,
That was not very nice.
dude. He just looks at you like you've just ruined everything.
I'm sure she will take you when it is allowed.
You know what? I am glad I delivered that information to you about your brother going apeshit and denouncing all the gods and deciding that he wants to be a part of the Pantheon. Fun sucker.
That's not the only thing.
Fate turns to you. Is everything okay?
He just used a suggestion to make you release him. No, it's not okay.
Dude, a brother is just trying to get a mother, and you are blocking my path.
I'm gonna have to
Because
punish
now
you when I...
is not the time. You need to practice patience.
Ugh.
As soon
I
as
agree.
everything is clear, then I'm sure that you will be released. And you can spend as much time with her as is allowed.
I'm a little sleepy guy. And he rolls over.
You still aren't gonna give a lady your name?
You can call me whatever you want, mommy.
His name is Mateo.
Thank you, Vicky.
But again, you can call him whatever you want, apparently.
Good. Maybe I will.
Did you get anything useful from the other man?
He was playing hard to get.
And this one is trying to throw himself at you, but I want things to be done in the proper way so that we don't get in trouble again.
No, I appreciate your help.
I would like to continue to stay on this side of the bars.
Mateo just
I
makes a,
also-
makes a sound in his sleep, forces out a fart,
His
wiggles a little.
sleep, quote unquote.
Cello
I
is...
came all the way here, and you're not even gonna give me a little talking to?
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation so his little fart doesn't smell. And spoil all his fun.
Oh, gosh.
So what were you talking to my friend Vakeen about, Mateo?
He just gave me an update on what's going on in the Bright Sands, actually.
Yeah. They all worship Zeus now.
I find it very peculiar.
Do you worship any god, Mateo?
He rolls over. And the way he looks at you, there's just a bunch of heat in his gaze.
You. I think he worships you.
I certainly am very good at worshiping.
That might be useful eventually.
Oh yeah.
Do these guys have at least? Is it just like a floor? Do they have pillows?
No pillows. There's like a single chair in each cell, and then there's like a unsmoking magical fire to keep them warm.
Okay.
But otherwise, not anything comfortable.
I'm gonna go get him pillows at least.
Okay. That only takes you a few minutes to complete. They're burlap sack, like, kind of scratchy pillows.
Wait, I'll take the pillow real quick before you put it in the cell. I'll wipe myself on it. A gift. So it smells like me.
Damn, like under your arms and stuff? Like,
Yeah, just full on, just everywhere.
holy shit.
Yeah, under the arms is not the first place I went to, but yeah.
I was gonna say because they're scratchy, probably. What do you do? No, no. If the other guy's being kind of playing hard to get, quote unquote, he just gives him his pillow. But the other two, he's gonna like out of his bag of holding, he's gonna pull out some of his extra drapies. Just kind of like wrap the pillow so it's a little softer, a little more comfy on the face, less scratchy. It's not meant to be awkward or anything. It's purely just to be more comfortable. He says specifically to the other gentleman.
Which
The
one?
shy one.
Oh, Cello?
The shy one. Yeah.
Oh, he'll mutter a thank you.
All right. Well. Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
Just when he reaches for the pillow, you can see where there's the Nyx fracture, like the deep galaxy on his flesh.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I am afraid I maybe have bothered you both too long this day. I will see you again shortly.
Mateo just nods and is like, nah, it's all good. By the way, you don't look anything like the princes of the Bright Sands. And I should know, I just came from there. But,
So I have been told.
he's like, crazy that they
Crazy.
gave up their entire pantheon for a whisper. And he just looks at you. I wonder what kind of catastrophic event had to happen for that to come about.
Something tells me you know.
No clue. But I have a feeling that you
Insight.
know.
Oh, is that what he's actually saying? Because I would like to insight to see like if he's withholding more information or if he actually means that.
Go ahead and roll an insight.
That's a 21 again.
He thinks you know why an entire nation would suddenly stop worshipping Egyptian deities and worship Greek ones. Literally overnight.
He didn't know, but now he might have an idea. Okay, yeah, he's gonna take all this new information and bid them good day and I guess it's time to go rest. Wait, I didn't get to. Did I get a hold of Círdan? We can just say I did if you want to. That's totally fine.
You did
I just
not.
need to know. I did not.
The spell did not go through.
Okay. if that didn't happen, then do I risk it? Does he risk it? Probably. Oh, fuck. He is going to bid Fate Seeker see you in a little bit. I need to go have a conversation, and I will return to our quarters where we are staying, where Seaweed is waiting for us, I believe.
I will see you at the flush shack.
He tries really hard not to react to that.
Mateo's just like, hey, oh, but you know.
He knows this is probably not a good idea, but he's gonna do it anyway because because he said so. Character just does what he wants sometimes. I am going to reach out to Hippolyta.
When she answers, she sounds eager. The keen.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear you.
Good. I'm glad. I'm sorry. It's been a couple of days.
I will be there soon.
That's good. I'm glad that you are feeling up to rejoining us.
I owe it to all of you for everything.
I mean, we didn't do anything different than you would have done for us.
She just gets quiet. Is everything all right?
Question, DM. Now that I am talking to her, am I feeling that underlying lurking again?
When you look for it, absolutely.
Okay.
It shimmers just beyond the edges of your connection. Watching.
Okay. Says, we are fine. Mostly. We're doing the best we can. We're all still alive, if that's... We're all still in one... Each individual piece. I did have a small question. Were you able to... In all that time that you were unconscious, did you... hear me?
I heard every
At
story
all.
you read to me.
Good. I'm glad. I don't know if Arendor has warned you, so I'm going to warn you myself. I do look a little bit different. So do not be surprised when you see me next.
I'm used to seaweed. I'm sure it'll be all right. And
Oh,
at
luckily
that
it is
moment,
not anything like seaweed.
there's like a soft like sound, but when you turn, you don't see anything. It's just kind of a soft like flesh on stone sound.
Like a slithery flesh on stone sound, or like...
Kind of like a duck walking, but very soft, very quiet. You don't see anything when you turn around.
Right. Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Is this because I'm still up?
Correct.
Oh no. Just a eepy bat in a wakey world. Constitution 15.
Okay, you barely manage to keep your eyes open as a wave of exhaustion slams down over you.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that you will hopefully not be... You should not be shocked. It's really not a big deal. It's just very different.
It's It's very good to hear from you, Vakeen.
I'm glad. It's very good to hear you. It's a very quiet month. And I watched over all of you.
I'm sorry you had to do that alone. But I'll be there
If
soon.
only it had been alone.
Oh, I see. Arendor's company, I understand. It is high-spirited. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, I will see you tomorrow. I just wanted to check on you. And I will be happy to see you.
Can Durch, like, kind of butt into the conversation?
What's your passive perception, Durch?
Bad. 11.
It's not high enough. You can hear that there's a static, like, but you need at least a 13.
Okay. Fine.
I mean, it's enough to
Alright.
be like, Myyrion, Vakeen, which one of you are talking right now? Hello?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Before you go, Hippolyta, if you could do me a small favor. If you see Arendor this afternoon, if he has the ability to reach out, could you tell him to reach out to me, please?
Of course.
It's of utmost importance.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you.
Are you
Right.
alright?
Yes, I'm very tired. We've been up a very long time. So
Then
I'm going to...
Let me not keep you. Rest well.
Thank you. And we'll see you soon. And he'll cut the connection.
Okay? The moment you cut it, Durch comes, like, barreling in because he was trying to interrupt but couldn't. Now he does. And, go ahead and wrap your roleplay up fast so I can describe the next scene.
Durch comes
Hey.
running in. Oh, good. I was going to find you so we could go to sleep.
Oh, no, it's mentally.
Yeah, mentally.
Oh, I see. Barging in mentally.
So Myyrion hears...
Barging
Myrion's like,
in.
I'm so comfortable. He also hears the little soft duck feet sound, opens his eyes, and then you guys are talking.
Hear you? I mean, can I help you? Yes, I hear you. Can I help you?
Hey, Hippolyta, do you still have the ring that I gave you?
You're trying to talk to Hippolyta? You're talking to me.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Durch, go
Huh?
to bed.
I'm helping. I don't know what's going on. I very fun, and we're helping everyone, and people are gonna get fed. Don't worry. Just go to sleep, and I know you're an EP Bat, and good night.
He just squints his eyes at him, even though he's not there.
I can feel that. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
And then I wander back to our quarters where I don't know. Our quarters. I don't know. If
The flush
You can
ward.
you can say skin bubble.
well, he doesn't know that Seaweed is actually waiting there, but he assumes.
I mean, Fateseeker did tell you there was a flush
Oh,
bubble.
that's right.
Okay. For everyone, the rest of the evening, there is not a ton left of note. Unless Seaweed has something in specific Seaweed would like to do because of roleplay time, then we are moving to the next morning. Amber, is there
I
anything
don't want to take I don't want to take a lot of time. Go for it.
Okay.
Next morning.
All of you are cuddled in a warm, soft, fleshy mound. Like a pile of kittens, one could say, or even a pack of puppies. Limbs intertwine, warmth shared, and there is a heady smell of skin, though not entirely unclean. Every one of you, including you, Durch, awaken in the flesh bubble with Seaweed. and Seaweed has peeled off skin, a lot like flattened out seaweed, and laid it over the lot of you as a blanket.
First of all, that's disgusting.
Oh, it's very
Yeah,
thoughtful
what
of you, see.
Actual fuck.
It grows back. It is fine.
Second of all, when he returned, he was actually gonna like. He was gonna go into the flesh bubble of his own free will, even though he didn't want to. 'Cause he hates it. And he was gonna like turn into a bat. And like.
Oh, you're gonna
curl
hang
up
an
as
umbilical
little-
cord. Oh,
His little bat.
It's
No,
disgusting.
he's gonna curl up. Anyway, so yeah. I have a smaller piece of flesh, hopefully, because I'm just a bat size. I'm not a full person size, but oh god, that's so gross.
Yay! The flesh covers you.
Flush, flush, flush.
It covers you
I
in
hate
warmth.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. But I try really hard not. Oh, you know, I'm a bat. It's fine. You don't know I'm disgusted. I'm a bat. Really disgusted looking bat. Oh. Is it morning or is it like did we sleep through the day into the evening?
It is now evening when you guys awaken.
Okay.
Everyone go ahead and hit that long rest button as you all awaken and exit the skin bubble. Hagash is there with breakfast, and he has no expression on his face as he gazes at the lot of you coming out of the flesh.
I guess.
Good
You
morning.
really need to try sleeping in one of those. They're very comfy.
The best part
Durch
is that it
just
like
looked-
pops and like oozes to like suck back
No.
in.
Of course
Not
it does.
best. It's disgusting. There's no best part about it at all.
Yeah.
Like a zit.
It's so gross. Why? Why are you making it worse? Stop! Why are you like this? If he,
Love it.
None, you don't stink though, and you're not
he-
covered in
he
ooze,
looks-
but
he looks clearly disgusted, but he doesn't
Hey.
say anything.
It is very pleasant in there, according to the spell description.
Right. That doesn't mean that I don't know it's a flesh bubble, which in itself is disgusting.
Hmm.
Oh, perfect timing. Actually,
So- no,
Little too
she
late.
does
Coming.
not need to re-describe anything.
no, I think we should go through the whole thing.
No.
oh
all
lord.
over again.
Anyway, breakfast.
Hagash says,
Yanal and I have located potentially the first place for you to return, to begin returning the Sea Speaker's soul. We believe his home and the primary temple to Oceanus, where you will speak to the High Priestess. If you wish.
That's a great idea.
so, Orphic, the priestess of Metis, who's one of Oceanus's daughters. Anyways, basically Hagash explains that him and Yanal had breakfast with her this morning, kind of to help you, or late afternoon, after they put Durch to bed because he had a heart attack, but they saved him. They say, don't worry, we were able to heal her. Well, the reason we took, basically in a roundabout way, Hagash finally gets out because he's really bad at lying. Durch died. They took him to Orphic. They got him back to life. They brought him into the flesh bubble. They took all of his caffeine patches. They got after Mr. J. Smith. And they found out while they were at Orphic's, at the temple, they're like, hey, by the way, can you help us get Paulius back? And Orphic's like, yeah. Go to Paulius's house and you're looking for these small stones, but you have to look with your third eye. So anyways,
I made you breakfast. I'm sorry.
No, thank you. That was very, very helpful and very kind. I shoot a look at Durch.
I
And then I
Wasn't
smile
me.
at Hagash.
Good night. Good evening. Yes. If you need me, I will be in the war room. There is much we must plan.
Is your artificer, Mr. Smith, okay? He seemed like...
We also took him to Orphic and
Okay, good.
have
He
s-
seemed like he might have... Yeah.
we have taken his caffeine patches.
And somewhere, as soon as this music plays, in the back of your mind, Seaweed, you hear, "Come on
That's so funny. You cut off for us, but
Yeah, I cut off.
never for stream.
in!" Oh, you hear,
But I know it's
the
your
come-
come on.
yeah, the come on in. Come on, come on in. Yeah, and you just twitch a little bit. But anyways, yeah, you guys got your mission for the day. What do?
I hug Hagash.
He returns the hug. Like, you're the only one that he just melts around. It's like his body horror little daughter. He's like, "Oh, my princess."
And I melt around him
Can-
too.
Like, literally.
Can I try and hug him too?
What's your armor class?
I was gonna say, if he goes, when he moves, makes any movement, I grab him by the shoulder and I pull him back and I pull him real close.
You get a lot more initiative than I do, so all right.
And I say, Durch, do I need to put you on a leash? Because it seems like almost every time I leave you alone, you
I
almost die.
was just helping this time. I don't know what happened. I swear I was just helping.
What happened is that you are probably already past your physical limit and you decided to push it further. Try to think of yourself for once.
How?
I appreciate that you were trying to help people. I do.
Take a look around.
You can't help them if you are dead. You understand that?
He's just gonna huffy. Like, fine.
What are you, 15? Good heavens.
He's just gonna. What are you, 15? And walk away.
Slap him up the back of the head. Do anything with you or without you. Right. Sure, let's go. Where does I assume he gave us instructions on
Yep. Where to go?
where this gentleman lives.
Yep.
Perfect. Excellent.
You don't find the breakfast tasteful at all, Vakeen. It's tasteless,
Right.
like eggs and biscuits.
Everything's tasteless when you're me now. I need something more full-bodied.
Lol. Asterion. Yeah.
During breakfast, I do want to inform the group that I may have asked a god for help the other day.
Oh boy. Okay.
Can we have this conversation while we're walking?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I mean, you can ask all you want. Did you receive an answer?
I mean, the servant of the god came and took my prayer personally, so I'd say it was pretty favorable.
Well, he's hoping it doesn't backfire at all. Then
I made sure
congratulations, I
that
suppose.
I wanted to let the group know I didn't want any nasty surprises, and I made sure to only put myself at risk for goals that had to be done.
Durch literally just at that.
Ah, Dirge.
I know you have no faith, Durch, but I have mine.
Not really a way to inconspicuously do that. So
Leave me alone.
I want to know what
I just wanted to
mirror.
be.
What does Myyrion How does Myyrion react to this? How does Myyrion react to the skin bubble?
Oh, the skin bubble?
Yeah, just fill us in.
He'd be kind of grossed out about being in the skin bubble. But I guess he'd kind of expect it to happen because it just kind of happens.
Yeah, especially when you started hearing the soft skin sounds at night, moving through the halls.
Yeah.
The arm of your model is so gross. Do that again.
Do what?
Oh, look at it!
It wiggles. Sorry, my hand track is a little weird. Hand track is not meant to have weird arms, unfortunately. So, bleh.
Go ahead, Myyrion. Sorry.
That's good. No, but for what Fake Seeker says, he kind of hides his emotion, I guess. Doesn't really respond in a positive or negative way. Just kind of like, okay.
Can I try to insight you to get more info out of you?
I mean, sure.
That is a 22 insight. Just to see if it's a positive or negative.
I mean, it's kind of neither. He's just, I guess it's kind of slightly negative. He's just not really pleased at that. But that's all you'd kind of glean just from looking at his body language.
I just wanted to be transparent since I didn't want anything bad happening to the group.
He just doesn't say anything.
So does Myyrion seem kind of like pensive and like unsure?
It's more of a middle of the road, like slightly not pleased, but not gonna tell them to do something different.
Gotcha. And that's something that Fate Seeker could probably pick up on with her insight. I think the sentiment Myyrion has is probably also shared by Durch, though Durch might be more aggressive in his approach. Correct? Am I correct in that assumption? Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot more leaning towards the unapproving side.
I know your hatred of the gods. You're quite adamant about it.
Seaweed, since you're leading the way, could you roll a survival for me?
I'm leading? Okay, I throw my stick.
That's exactly what I said. Seaweed's leading us?
Survival?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, heck yes. If y'all want to check, that is a 1 for 3 total.
Okay. Any role play from the group? Well, Seaweed is from here. Seaweed lived here. Seaweed knows exactly where Seaweed is taking you.
That's bullshit. Seaweed doesn't ever know where she's going. We know this
Wait.
by now.
Is Seaweed using the stick?
Yeah.
Yes.
I picture Seaweed as like a little kid who was in town with her dad's, just holding both her hands, looking down or up, and just doesn't know anywhere in town.
Can Seaweed get advantage because she's using the stick?
Nope.
Fuck.
It should incur disadvantage, actually.
Oh, you want disadvantage? I mean, I could try for a double negative. I don't know.
If Agash gave us specific information on where to go, if the stick is pointing the wrong way, the keen will just state, "This stick is wrong. We need to go this way."
Did we get specific info?
Yeah, Hagash did mention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Durch would follow Fakine.
But the stick
Wait.
says this way.
Well, the stick doesn't know where this man lives, apparently.
Yes, it
This-
does. It is a stick.
Are you
Are you
saying
sure
that,
that's the same
are
stick
you
we
s-
came with?
saying that your father is wrong? Because your father gave me these directions.
No, Seaweed is very conflicted.
I think Kagash gave us a shortcut.
So you're saying we'll end up in the same place?
Indeed.
Yeah. I think Kagash might be smarter than the stick.
For sure.
That is a very smart idea.
Yes, come along. Let's go this way.
Okay. I pick my stick up.
And I will lead the party according to our instructions.
Survival.
Taking the
With
quote-unquote
advantage.
shortcut.
Okay, survival with advantage.
That's gonna be 16.
Let me change the map. You all arrive at a humble abode on a sleepy seaside cliff.
The short answer is you need to be a legionnaire so that you can stack.
You see that? Let's see.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
How does that look on? Oh, okay, it doesn't look bad. Okay. Get Seaweed back up there. Perfect. Go ahead and put your tokens down. Anywhere here outside. And now you'll have to zoom in a bit because the map itself came with big chunky squares. But wow, look at how small you guys are in this little
I
tiny
feel like
house.
a giant lives here.
Yeah.
So you guys are
Damn, I wasn't
actually-
expecting a storm giant house.
You guys are actually 4 squares each, so
Okay. Like, damn.
that counts as 1 square. There we go. You guys are proper size.
As we
now.
nice. As we approach the home, does there appear to be any sign of like I don't know, like any sign of break-in or like someone was here that wasn't supposed to be?
Make a perception check. And I will say, any of you that have a passive perception of at least a 13, the cult of Zeus, calling themselves the fires of Zeus, or the light of Zeus, or the apple of Zeus, they are proselyting. Is that the right term? Proselyting? They're trying to missionaryize all it. Yeah. But the way that they do it is quite pushy.
They're performing extreme evangelism.
My favorite.
Friends, there are apples here.
I got a perception of 17.
Seaweed does, I think on the way there, absolutely would get, like, roped into conversation while eating a couple apples. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Zeus?
I would have gently grabbed Seaweed by like the elbow and guided her away. We're in quite the hurry, thank you so kindly. And continued.
Thank you, new friends, for the apples. Yes. You came the people that are so nice.
So, just so all
should
of
come
you
back.
are
He just
aware,
smiles.
They're everywhere. So, in terms of this house, Fakine, what would you like to roll to investigate it? Investigation, Arcana, Perception.
Well, first off, because Hagash did say something about the priestess saying something about like searching with your third eye.
Yes.
So I guess I'd like to go with can I investigate with a detect magic?
You can actually roll a
Or do you just want me to do that with Arcana?
Yeah, roll an Arcana.
Okay. It's gonna be a 22.
Okay. So you do take the 10 minutes to really cast Detect Magic. And as you're casting it and you're rolling, the home has an aura itself.
The whole home.
The whole-
Okay.
It is... One second, I'm looking.
Yeah, when you tell your boss that you can't do your gift anymore.
I will tell you what. Let's see. It is.
Did he just impale himself?
I'm trying to get the class of magic. I believe it is
Ah.
abjuration. Ugh. Let me see. My spelling is the worst. Okay, wait, here we go. I can tell you. Let me see. It is conjuration. I lied to you. Conjuration, School of Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Does your detect magic, if you have it for a certain amount of time, actually tell you what spell it is, or just what school?
It's a good question. I don't actually use it very long. Let's see. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet.
Okay,
you
learn its
sense
School of Magic. Yeah. Conjuration.
Okay.
Yep.
I checked the door to see if it's like locked
It
or
is.
spelled.
It is locked.
Dorch, do you mind checking to see if perhaps our wonderful speaker of waves has trapped his door?
Yeah. Let me take a look.
Thank you. I know where my strengths lie and do not lie.
How would you... Investigate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's gonna kind of look back and I'm good with locks, but I'm not great with traps. Maybe someone else can look for traps?
Are you
I mean,
kidding me?
The lock
You're
looks
not-
super easy, but I don't know if I'm really good at seeing if it's
Okay. I will see if it is trapped, and if it's not trapped, then I would like you to pick the lock, please.
I can definitely do that.
It's gonna be an investigation of 21.
Okay, it does not look trapped.
Okay. It does not look trapped. If you would please be so kind to unlock it.
Okay. So I have proficiency with thieves tools. Does that mean I get advantage, or is that just a numbers thing?
It means you get your proficiency bonus.
Correct.
Okay, so I roll sleight of hand, yeah?
It's dexterity. It would be whatever call Dolly
It's
wants. Like
proficiency
dexterity,
plus
probably
dexterity
dexterity
usually.
plus your proficiency bonus of I think like 3 or something. Whatever. We're at.
Yeah, we're at 3 right now.
Sleight of hand,
Yeah.
baby boy. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand straight up? Because it's got that +9 on
So
it.
it's kind of like you're using a tool. So go ahead and add your proficiency to whatever you roll for your sleight of hand, unless it's already like detailed in the skill itself.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's got I have +9 on sleight of hand. I don't know if it's like detailed with that, and I've got expertise on it. So
Yeah, I know. I don't think tools. I don't think D&D Beyond adds the plus for tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you roll
So it
it
would
and
be
then
like
you'll
plus 12.
add the tool bonus. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I look at the lock and it fucking unlocks. That's a nat 20.
Did you make eyes at the lock?
Yeah.
It just sweats and opens with a little
Yeah.
like.
I just like tap
It
on
just
it.
wasn't locked after all. You turn the handle the other way.
Open it. Yeah.
As the chamber
Everybody's pushing
inside,
and I just pull on it.
as the chamber inside is revealed, the faint magical aura becomes more intense, Vikine. And it is abjuration and conjuration pulsing from inside the home.
Okay. His goal would be to try and like hone in on a specific location within the home where he might be feeling that magical pulse stronger. So he would just start walking around and seeing if the feeling gets any more intense.
Hey, before that, what does anybody else want to do?
Myyrion would try to go look through the windows.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Go ahead, Amber.
I was like, I see you're probably with Diego and the horses being licked and attacked at the same time.
Biscuit is just trying to murder the both of you very unsuccessfully, but he's just like, I'll get my coffee. And Diego's like, ah, Seaweed, he loves you.
Yes, friend. He has bitten off my arm.
Good thing it grows back, Seaweed.
Can I investigate this place with religion, since this place belongs to a religious person?
You can certainly try.
That was an 18, by the way.
Okay. As you're looking through the windows, they're pretty foggy. They definitely need a dust. But you don't see any movement. You see the bedroom's dark and empty. Looks like Paulius hasn't been home in a long time. There's a small chest at the bottom of the bed. And if you really squint, maybe the shadows are nefarious, but no. Doesn't look like it.
While he's doing this, can he cast Divine Sense?
What's your passive insight?
His passive insight is 13.
You don't detect anything. But with a 13, Myyrion, you know. If something is completely concealed and has full cover, you won't detect it.
So I guess he'll spend the rest of his turn making his way back towards the front door.
Okay. Seaweed, anything other than playing with the possessed biscuit?
No, I think I just take some of the apples and just feed him to Biscuit.
Okay, he does try to bite your fingers off when you do that, but it's the most playful. He's such a cute pony. He's got a mustache now for some reason on his upper lip. It's quite long.
You did a very good job with the waxing. It's a very, very nice.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. I love Biscuit and everyone.
And it's like he's with us.
Okay, Seaweed, you are not the person to be rolling this, but roll a perception since you're still outside.
Is that a disadvantage because I'm distracted?
You know what? That makes sense.
Okay, that's an 8 minus 1. And that's a 2 minus 1, so 1 total.
Yep, okay, you don't see anything at all.
I slippers.
You see Biscuit's new mustache that's like Dapper Dan and like twisted at the edges and kind of curls up.
It reminds me of Oscar Raw.
Dear friend, you must teach Seaweed how to do the mustache. It is very... There is such beauty. Seaweed's never seen before.
So he's like, sure, let's get some grass and we'll make a mustache for you, Seaweed. The whole time Biscuit is just stalking the both of you, trying to bite off the coffee from freaking Diego's belt. Anyways. Anything for Fate Seeker?
I rolled a 19 for the religion to check out the cabin, and I've stepped inside just as much as Vakeen has.
Okay, there are quite a few religious icons in here. Chief among them is an altar to the home deities, like Hera, Hestia, even Aphrodite. But there is a very large dais and dedication to Poseidon.
Can I step up to him and just do like a formal greeting to all the gods, just to be polite?
You sure can. Now, in terms of maybe like these deities' protection, it doesn't... There isn't like a chief among them feeling permeating from either altar. But regardless, just because you can't feel a deity there doesn't mean they aren't watching. Especially not to Fate Seeker. Durch. What are you doing? You caress the lock. It opens wide for you. Your brother steps in along with Fate Seeker and they begin investigating the interior.
I would... what is Durch gonna do? They're just gonna look around for... Oh man, I don't know if Durch wants to stay outside or look around for valuable shit. He's gonna look around for anything valuable.
Investigation?
I love this dice. That's a nat 20 for 21, I think. No, 23.
What you do find, meager handful of coins at the altars. Probably some kind of offering to the deities.
Does Fate Seeker see him looking over the offerings to the deities?
He's not. He didn't say he was stealthing.
Yeah, no, I'm not stealthing.
I wouldn't take those if I were you.
Durch has made no move to take offerings
just...
on an altar.
Fate Seeker's just paranoid. He knows how Durch likes things.
I wonder if I can, like... Man, I want to be one with the shadows and see if I can just feel anything, but I don't have anything to do that with.
Edgelord you might be, but you're not that edgy.
Right?
You're like, I want to
Right.
obfuscate. I want to obfuscate.
If you would like to be helpful, Durch, maybe we could all start looking through things. We're looking for stones, yes?
They said something about opening our third eye, right?
Indeed.
Son
That
of a
is
bitch.
why I am using magic, because that is my third eye.
Okay.
Well, we have a similar thing in monk training.
I would like to cast Mind Sliver on myself, if you catch my drift, DM.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Meow meow meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
I'm bad kitty.
Yeah.
Meow meow meow.
I don't know what exactly. If you could maybe clarify for me, that'd be.
Like the hold on. The same. Give me one sec.
And then I gotta get what Vakeen gets with his investigation of like what 28.
What? No, I didn't roll that high. I got a 21.
Nice.
I can
21's
get.
like the number of the night.
I mean,
21. Seaweed's number of the night is 1 or 2 max.
Heck yeah.
Number 1. Seaweed number 1.
Why you over here being all sneaky, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Not like I'm a rogue.
You're DMing lies.
Oh no.
Lies and slander.
Why lies and slander?
Slanderous.
Okay, did you message me this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ba la 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 la. Reading a whisper.
Nothing
Whisper.
sneaky going on here.
These are my favorite moments to edit out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you mean your.
Yeah. My third eye bullshit. That too. Yeah.
I love that he thinks it comes from this. Anyways,
Hey. Hush. Yeah.
all right. Roll a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Durch like
We can do
starts
that.
focusing really hard. As he does, and you come around the corner, Myyrion, you detect a celestial.
18.
It is coming from Durch. The flames you recognize as Ares. Power coursing through his bloods, bursting his veins, filling them with divine aspect. But Durch is clutching a ring, like almost in prayer, as he's muttering to himself very softly.
I thought he wasn't religious.
And it's like without a shadow of doubt coming from Durch himself.
100%. At that very same moment that Durch is doing that, Vakeen stops at the table here. I think Vakeen moves forward here. And in the center of the table, there is a blue claw mark. And it glows with a faint light, its own magical aura. And you follow the trail around the table and into this little room. Do you open the door?
I check to see if it's locked.
This one is not locked. And so, Durch, there's a hum behind you coming from this room and it gets louder when your brother opens the door. So when your brother opens the door, that hum gets louder and it reminds you of that black hole, that entity that was howling and drawing in magic and light. And you recognize it, and you all recognize it through different ways, the four of you, as Nyxborn magic.
Durch is gonna yell out, "Wait! Stop!"
I haven't done anything yet.
You feel that, right?
Indeed. What do you propose we do?
Yeah, you're the smart one.
You're the one that told me to stop. So I thought maybe you had an idea.
What exactly do you feel, Durch? Myrion's going to ask that as he takes a step towards him.
Towards me or Vikeen?
Towards you.
It feels like the same thing we felt, well, that almost swallowed me whole last night, was it?
You mean the magical
Black hole.
Black hole.
The suck.
I don't know how
the suck.
scientifically.
The suck.
Did that
The big suck.
Did last night's entity have like an audible sound to it? Or was it like
yes.
a silent thing? Okay. Do we hear anything on the other side of this door?
Not yet. If there is something, you don't hear it.
Not yet. Okay.
Before I make a move, can I insight Myyrion?
Yeah? I mean...
Okay. Because I said wait, and he's coming towards me. Oh, that's not as good.
Now, DM question, do I roll against these, or do you just set a DC for them?
You can roll against it if you'd like to, like, be, like, sneaky, or... Otherwise, you're usually the one who sets the DC.
I usually set the DC with like 10 plus my deception or whatever I'm trying to guard from.
It probably fails. It's still an 11. So.
So what do you think? Myyrion, what would he get from that?
He would get the sense that Myrion's just curious of what he's feeling. Like, not in a negative way.
Okay. In that case, Durch is just gonna move over and try and just provide backup, I guess.
Okay.
Like, he's not making a move into the room or anything. He's just hanging out.
Okay, because Vikine's like, I'm going to open this door. And we're just going to have to deal with whatever is on the other side of it. Because I feel like whatever is behind this door is at least a clue to what we are here for.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We can't just stand here and stare at the door, so...
We can't choose to do nothing forever. I agree.
Hold on. Okay, so first of all, and he like turns to Vikine, have you casted mage armor today when you woke up?
Fine, whatever. There, mage armor, I cast it.
Great. Awesome. And then he turns to Fateseeker. Dummy mommy, would you like to do the honors just in case something leaps out at us? The person that really has no combat skills is not the first to be engaged?
I would be more than happy to be your shield.
I am insulted
He just raises an eyebrow.
that you are allowed to be concerned about me, but when I am concerned about you, it's not a big deal. I see. I step aside. Fine. Like I said, I know where my skills lie and where they don't.
Let me know when everybody's ready.
I think we're as ready as we ever will be. Are you ready, Myyrion?
I mean, it's pretty crowded over there.
I just meant for whatever happens. Are you ready?
He shrugs and he just walks towards where all the little offerings are.
Does Seaweed know what's going on?
Does Seaweed ever know what's going on?
That is a good question.
We love her, but I'm pretty sure. No.
No.
I mean, at
Seaweed,
least
do
she's
you
not
wish
in
to
danger.
join us inside, please?
So you see Seaweed like press her face up against the window with like a grass mustache. Friends, what is going on?
The
There
grass.
might be a fight or something
We're going
after we
to
open a
open
door.
this door. Maybe something will happen. Who knows?
You need to open the door.
Where's the sticker?
Steve's gonna go open the door now.
The sticker of Seaweed.
No,
you don't
I
have
hold
to.
her back. I put
No?
my arm up. No. Fateseeker is going to open the door. I just wanted you here to experience with us as a group in case something happens.
The door is evil?
There might be something on the other side of the door that is evil.
Oh, that is right. Friend, you are so smart.
Sometimes.
I feel so
Fateseeker,
much.
if you would, please.
I feel so much more safe now that everybody's here with me. I'll open the door.
Okay, as you open the door, everybody needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I got an 8. 8 dex.
I'm not living with that. That's an
I got
inspiration.
a 19.
Jesus. Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay. Just let me get everybody's turn. I'll describe what happens. In the order that you posted them, go ahead and say what you got on those dexterity saving throws.
See, we got a dexterity of 8.
Fateseeker got a 19.
And then don't forget to type in your dexterities into Roll20.
Durch got a 26.
Oh, were we also rolling initiative?
Correct.
Oh, that's initiative. Okay.
Ah,
Oh, that's a
okay.
natural 1. Heck yeah.
Apparently Fateseeker was on it for this initiative. Rolled a natural 20.
Sorry, I got an 18 on that dex save.
Okay, I think everybody made it. What did Myyrion get?
19.
Okay, yeah, I think everybody made it.
I made it with an 8?
Oh, nope, you didn't make it with an 8. Jeez, I think. And you only got a 3 on your initiative? Good God. Everybody else made it except for Seaweed.
Seaweed's actually just still outside with the horses. Mentally, that's where she is.
Yeah.
Mentally, yes.
The magic coalesces into a spiral of centrifugal force. And it explodes outward as a fireball detonates in this dimension all its own. Outside, the moment Seaweed steps in, the outside door shuts, locking Diego outside with Biscuit, and Diego's like, "No! Friends! You guys!" And there is a booming voice that you can barely make out what it says. But you hear Diego talking with this mighty power outside, and he says, "You can't trap my friends!" And it says, "Then you shall have to pass the test!" And Diego has his own fight outside. You're welcome, Dork. You're not here. So, Seaweed, you're going to take 27 points of fire damage as the fireball detonates. And then it begins to pull in. Everybody else takes half. The hand whips through the lot of you, slapping each of you, moving as if an unparalleled force, shooting over here and glittering inside the palm. A stone, a crystal-like gem, and you hear an old man's voice. "Be gone! Get out of my house! I don't know who you are! Fell beasts!" The 4 of you, since it moves through you, will take 4 points of force damage, and the hand ends up on the other side of the room. The
Quick
king.
question.
Yes.
Does this fireball count as an attacker that I can see?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, the fireball itself doesn't. Doesn't.
But the hand force damage does. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Well, it's 4 damage, dude. Come on.
I might actually just save Uncanny Touch for that.
I mean, you can't. Anyways. It is the king's move.
It's just a spectral hand? Like a large spectral hand?
It looks like mage hand, but inside the palm is a floating crystal, and you can hear Polyus's voice, while outside you can hear a booming voice and Diego arguing.
I mean, this might be too simple to start with, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and dispel the hand.
Okay? Doesn't work.
Even I don't get to roll.
You can try.
I could critical. You never know. It might be amazing. Who knows? Or not. That's an 8 plus whatever. So, okay. Like I said, I figured, but I didn't want to be like the idiot that was overcomplicating things. So, okay. My bonus actions are bullshit. So I don't do anything else. That's my round.
Okay.
Tried to dispel the hand and it didn't work, so that's one check off of my list of things to try.
The hand comes flying through Myyrion. Seven points of force damage. You hear a voice as it uses its movement just to move through you, doing the force damage, almost like a specter. Polyus says, "Who are you? How dare you enter my home?" And then it sounds as if maybe he's having a conversation, but you cannot hear whom he's talking to. And he says, "I deny you. I deny your faith. I will never bow to an evil deity." And then, as if he assumes you are that evil deity, Myyrion, he's gonna cause the fist to squeeze up and smash down on you. What is your armor class?
21.
Okay, he barely hits you. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. I am not rolling great. Anyways, that's his turn. Fate Seeker. It's your move.
I'm gonna run up to the hand. And I'm gonna try to just like snatch the stone out of the force of the hand.
You can
Of the hand of force.
certainly
Just
try.
try to pull it out. Am I rolling like an unarmored attack for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was a pretty good roll. Does a 25
Okay.
match a stone?
You reach in to the hand, and you go right through everything.
Oh, stone and all?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're trapped inside a stone. We're trying to help you.
You're lying!
I swear upon my god, I'm not lying.
I will never worship your foul deity. Be gone with you! Away from my home!
I mean, of course you're not going to worship Atropos. That's my god.
Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, just try to communicate with them.
Okay. Myyrion, your move.
Oh, sorry, I was reading something. He's gonna try to convince them and just be like, "We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to fight you." And what can we do to help you?
He responds, Lies! Lies! I have seen what you have done. I have witnessed the tales of the Oracle. I know of which you seek, and I shall not give it to you.
If you would like, you can use your bonus action to roll an insight.
Yeah, I will do that. Am I allowed to use an inspiration on that?
Yes.
Okay. That is 19.
You think, even though you're speaking to him, he's hearing whatever event it was that fractured his soul in the first place.
So kind of like a projection of what happened.
Right, yeah. I would also say with that insight, Myyrion, you know there is a way to get the stone. However, there is a trick to it.
Okay. Would he know what the trick is? Or
No clue. But from DM to player, there is a trick. But your party is absolutely capable of achieving this.
Are we though?
That's a big assumption, okay?
Look, you
I have an idea.
you got this, guys. Anything else for your turn, Myyrion?
Yeah, Myyrion would kind of call out and just be like, it seems like he's limited in his memory. Like, he's here, but he's not.
This does seem to be just a piece of him. Reliving this moment over and over.
Can I use my reaction to say something?
It's a free action to speak.
He worships a sea god, right? So maybe something with water?
There looks to be a bucket of water over there in the corner.
Freaking Myyrion just pulls out his water skin and dumps it on the hand. Like he's a paladin. He's like, bloop, 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 bloop.
It's holy enough.
Drown
The
him!
hand was just thirsty this whole time.
No, I still have my movement, correct?
You do, yes. And you have your action. You've only used your bonus action so far.
Okay. Myrion's gonna recall earlier seeing a chest in the back of in the bedroom.
Yes. It's pretty...
Am I allowed to move through Fate Seeker?
Yeah, you can move through her square, you just can't stay in it. It will provoke an opportunity attack.
Eh. Yeah, because he's gonna want to get into the bedroom. Is he able to open the door and get in there?
It is unlocked.
Okay, so I guess he'll just move through into here.
Okay, as you do, Polyus does not reach for you. He does not take that reaction. Like maybe
And
he's
then-
saving it for something.
Oh no.
You gonna take your action to get to the chest and maybe try and open it up?
Well, which one is the chest? Is it this one down here?
It's like it's
Or the one next to the bed? Is that one down there? Okay.
yeah. So I guess it's more like a footlocker. It's a chest. It's got a big heavy lock on it and arcane scrawling all along the edges.
Okay, do I have enough movement left just to move to it, or do I have to take the action as well to move to it?
Let's see.
Because it'd be 5, 10 plus opening the door just to get here.
I think opening the door only takes 5 feet of movement, though.
Okay, so then, because you said each square is like 2.5 feet.
Yeah, because you guys are 4. Let me adjust it so it's proper. Okay. The squares are properly adjusted now. So, yeah.
Plenty of space.
Yeah, about 20 feet to get where you are. You can use your action to attempt to open it however you would like, if you really want to, or you could use your action to investigate. You tell me. What do you want to do?
You said there's arcane scrawling all over it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. I guess I'll try for an Arcana on it.
Okay, roll an Arcana.
That is a 15 flat.
It is absolutely spelled shut with a 15 and probably locked.
You all would just hear from the room over, just, the king!
I'll be right there.
Okay, is that your move?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, Durch.
Me.
Yep.
I would like to shoot this guy with Mind Sliver.
Okay.
While also rolling a perception to try and convince him we're not here to hurt him.
Wait, so you're gonna hurt him, but you're gonna try
Yeah.
and convince him that we're not here to hurt him? How
Nope.
does that work?
I don't know, but I'm here for it.
Logic.
Roll to hit.
I don't think that's a persuasion. I think
it's
that's a
a save.
deception.
It's an 14 save, I think.
Oh, it's a intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a natural 20.
Fucking hell. Alright, well.
He says, I see you! I see exactly who and what you are! I will not give this to Mogus! He does not deserve the Eye of Olympus!
We won't give it to him either. We are here to bring you back from the brink of whatever the fuck is going on with you.
You are Nyxborn!
You were the one that was
Durch,
infected by
Durch,
Nyx.
Durch, there's no reason to get frustrated. He's just going to repeat. He's just a memory of himself right now. Please. He's okay.
I love that dynamic. I wish someone would animate it. Holy shit.
I fucking love it. It's great.
I will say, those of you with a passive investigation of at least a 13, the Eye of Olympus is what is in Seaweed's ass.
Oh, I know. I 100% know that is what is in Seaweed's ass cheek.
Yeah. A sliver of it, at least.
Man.
Okay, I don't want to hurt you, dude. And I can't really this turn, so...
You sound
Just
so convincing.
Can I try and roll a persuasion, I guess?
Yeah, you can try.
Come on. Dice have been fucking hot tonight. Let me get that 20. Oh, Jesus. 28?
Okay, I will say with a 28, you don't convince him, but he speaks in terms that kind of change a little bit. They warble. You feel the dimension that you're inside adjust to all of your presences. And he uses terms instead of Eye of Olympus like ass wizard, which makes Seaweed go, yes? So the memory,
Great.
the memory does sort of take your suggestion, Durch, and as it projects back to you, it's an adjustment.
I will not give you my
Remember.
piece that makes me an ass wizard! You'll have to pry it from my cold dead hands, you bitches!
Remember who we are.
I'm
You mean remember? He's never met us until you fucked him up.
Exactly.
Did we kill this guy?
I am in a temporal loop, you murderers!
We were trying to help.
My cold
Deep
dead
down,
cheeks feel
he
no
knew.
passion!
All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't know.
Eternally face palming right now.
Seaweed!
It's me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. So, do I recognize the crystal in the hand?
You do! But you
Do I
have to
have any-
roll for PTSD because it's the single most defining moment in Seaweed's life. Charisma saving throw!
Charisma.
You should be good at that, sorcerer.
22.
Okay? Despite the fear, despite returning back to that moment where you are nothing but spare, you are not Seaweed. You are just parts. and remembering the violence that was uttered against you and that was wielded, you shore up your courage and you feel friendship and your grass mustache and your salty rocks. You have friends, Seaweed, and they will not let you be hurt. And you are a mighty ass wizard.
The greatest.
It seems as though this guy was also an ass wizard.
A duel for the ages? So, let's see, what's something stupid I can do? Oh, I got it. I'm going to walk over here. See how is it? Ask Mr. Duel. Seaweed shall challenge by ass, and I'm gonna shoot some lightning out my ass. I cast lightning bolt.
Okie dokie. What does it gotta roll?
Dexterity 15.
That is a 12 dexterity saving throw. Owie, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, let me see. That is 8d6.
What?
26 total.
Owie. You hear all of you hear the projection fighting. It's not a lightning bolt though. Even though the lightning bolt fires off, there's this moment where the picture of what actually happened filters over your gaze, and each of you see these cultists in the same cowls and robes as the ones that you've arrested. And everyone can roll a perception except for Seaweed. Seaweed's not going to know. So
Yeah, I'm in a fast duel right now. Okay.
So everyone except for Myyrion, perception check, please. This is vital.
I rolled good. I got a 22.
18.
22, 18.
First of all, that was a nat 20
Nat
for
20?
22.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see one of the cultists stutter as the other cultists move in to beat this old man. And he panics and it causes his cowl to shift. And you see the face of the young man that was stuck in the embrace with Seaweed. You see that cultist that you have back in the sewers locked up that hasn't been spoken to yet. Seaweed's friend.
Okay.
And then he turns and he grabs one of his cult friends and he pulls him off of Polyus. And there's a flash of light. Anything else for Seaweed's turn?
No, as a customary duel, it is now the other wizard's turn to fire back. Very civil. End turn.
Okay. End of the round. Another fireball goes off in the room. The natural 20 on that perception, Vakeen, correct?
Yeah.
You are the only one that sees that young man take the piece from Polyus that is the eye of Olympus. And he runs. Dexterity saving throw from everyone, including Myyrion, because the door is open.
Can I use my reaction to close the door?
Yes.
That one was not so good.
Also not good on my end.
If the door's being closed, do I still need to roll?
Nope. All right, 9 and 10
You're
will take
welcome.
full damage.
Wait. So, where's this fireball coming from? Do we know, or is it just appearing?
Table, center
in the
table
middle.
where it explodes.
Yeah, I think it's a like a magical trap.
It seems like it explodes, and then before it can light anything on fire, it rewinds.
like sucks back in.
Yep.
Well,
Like the fireball is also stuck in a time loop.
Correct. Like Polyus may have casted it.
Right.
Seaweed, what'd you get on that dexterity saving throw?
16 total.
Okay, so Seaweed and Seaweed and Durch, you'll take half of 21 points of damage.
So, do we round up or round down?
Round down.
And then if I have immunity, I round down again, right?
If you
Or not
have
immunity,
resistance,
but
yes.
Resistance.
At that same moment, the keen,
Yes.
there is a horrible feeling that filters through the room as you watch the rest of the scene. They beat Polyus, cracking his skull open so his blood paints the floor. And the home, you feel it. The statue of Poseidon begins to weep, and ocean water begins to fill the room, drowning cultists left and right. And it starts to sweep this entire little house out to sea. That's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh shit.
Like right now? It's trying to sweep the house out to sea right now?
Yes.
Like right now.
I'm happy two of us can breathe like seawater. That's all I have to say.
I mean, to be fair, I don't have to breathe. But
That doesn't mean I like the water. Right. Well, that's a great spot to end.
Rip.
Damn.
Ooh. Well, Durch, time to die.
Yep. Hey, I'm not the one wearing heavy armor.
I'm gonna be deep fried calamari with this fireball going off.
Yeah, thanks guys so much for showing up and hanging out. This is Whispering Pantheon. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. What a good time. Oh man, so good. Can't
I
wait.
just have
So
many
much more battle.
questions now.
I'm
God damn
relying,
it.
Amber, I am relying on you to figure out my shit.
Wait, what? Whoa. Whoa, what?
Amber, we need you to use your non-seaweed brain.
What am I? I'm really confused. No, this is not seaweed being confused. This is Amber. What am I doing?